Hello everyone, I'm back once again with the next video, and today we are going to learn about wage definition according to new wage code on wages. We all know that new labor codes are going to come, and when the new labor codes will come, then the wage definition for all our labor laws will change. Right now, under different laws, the wage definition is not uniform. Let's take an example of Provident Fund. In Provident Fund, if somebody's basic is less than 15,000, the wage is entire full wage. Above 15,000, then the wage is something different. In ESIC, it's gross minus defray minus anything which you are not giving once in a quarter. If you talk about maternity, it's the entire cash remuneration. When you talk about gratuity, it's basic. So the wage is not uniform in all our labor laws. Wage will be divided in two parts, inclusions and exclusions. You need to remember one thing. Don't make your exclusions more than half of the total gross. If you will, then you have to adjust the difference in the inclusion. And today you are going to learn what are the changes to be done when the new labor code will come. So let's go and let's start learning. Hello everyone. Now let's start talking about the new wage definition according to the new labor codes. This is the same example what we did yesterday. Now let's see how the wage will be different in the new labor code. In the new labor code, the government is dividing the wage into two parts. One is inclusion and another is exclusion. There are 9 things what the government has decided to be in the exclusion: OT, gratuity, the PF contribution of employer, HRA, LTA, anything related to conveyance, and any defray, any reimbursements given, that all will be exclusions. The government says if your exclusions go high than the inclusion, the rest difference has to be in the wage, in the inclusion. To make it more simpler for you, let's take an example here. So let's say I'm having OT, I'm giving as 1,000. I am giving, let's say, reimbursement of uniform as 1,000. So this is the component of my salary. Now the government says you have to divide the wage into two parts, inclusion and exclusion. Exclusions I have already explained: HRA, LTA, conveyance, defray, gratuity. These all things over time, that all is exclusion. So whatever is left, that's inclusion. That means basic is my inclusion, HRA is my exclusion, LTA is exclusion, OT is exclusion, uniform is defray, means given for the office purpose, so it's a exclusion. Let's do the sum of exclusions and let's do the sum of total salary wage you are giving, and we have to do the half of the wage. We always need to make sure that exclusions are not going more than half of the total wage. So in this case, half of the total wage is 196,796 and exclusion is 129,591. So exclusions are not more than half of the total wage. That means inclusion is wage. So that means our PF, ESIC, gratuity, statutory bonus, everything will be calculated on this amount. What if my exclusions become high? Let's take an example like this. Difference between exclusion and half of the total wage, that has to be added in the inclusion. Now the wage is half of the total wage, that is 196,796. That's the wage. PF, ESIC, statutory bonus, gratuity, everything will be calculated on this. So PF will be 12% of 196,796. This is the concept the government is bringing. You have to always make sure that your exclusions cannot go more than half of the total wage, so that no need to recalculate every month what is going to be the wage. To make it more simpler, if you increase your basic high, that means if your basic is 50% of the gross, more than 51% of the gross, automatically your rest all components will fall down. So that's the logic you might be hearing everywhere, that when the new labor code will come, you have to keep your basic more than 51% of gross. Yes, because we have to keep our inclusions component high, so that I need not to check the wage every month that, oh, this month my inclusions are less or high. To avoid that, if you will keep your basic too high, then automatically the rest components will be low. I hope you have liked the today's trick. If yes, hit like, comment, and do share the video with others. And don't forget, when the new labor code will come, keep your inclusions high. Do visit our website www.theskilldeck.com and download our Skill Deck app to buy any pre-recorded courses. I'll see you in the next video. By then, take care. Bye-bye.